Pollution from ocean debris is a global crisis. Experts say impacting Alaska more than any other U.S. state. Channel 2's Derek Minnemeyer has more on what local and federal players are doing to address the buildup of debris along Alaska's shorelines.
According to NOAA, Alaska has close to 34,000 miles of shoreline, accounting for over 1/3 of total shoreline in the U.S. Experts say ocean currents are delivering millions of pounds of debris directly to our coastlines. Local groups clean up what they can, but cleanup is only a Band-Aid solution. Cleaning up ocean debris along Alaska's coastlines for nearly 20 years, Chris Pallister is the keeper of the Gulf of Alaska.
These are road markers that the Japanese tsunami ripped out of the ground in Japan.
8 years after the Tohoku tsunami ravaged Japan, Pallister says he's still finding remnants of the disaster.
All those bays in Japan are just full of these big buoys for their aquaculture industry over there. Shellfish and kelp farms, thousands of them on our shoreline.
But Pallister says tsunami debris on Alaskan shores is just a drop in the ocean of marine debris pollution battering the state's coastlines.
From the Gulf side, because the marine debris issue is huge in this state. We have probably, without doubt, the worst marine debris problem in the United States.
Pallister and his nonprofit conservation group Gulf of Alaska Keeper are part of a growing conservationist community dedicated to ocean debris cleanup in the state.
So it's a massive problem, and that's looking at it kind of from a human perspective. But if you look at it from an environmental or wildlife perspective, it's even worse yet.
Pallister and his crew estimate they've removed over 3 million pounds of toxic waste debris from over 1,500 miles of Alaskan shores. He says ocean currents bring at least 60% of these pollutants from countries with undeveloped waste management systems.
This is a solvable environmental problem, and yet it's a huge problem for the oceans.
Senator Dan Sullivan is the lead author of a new bill, Save Our Seas 2, a revamped bipartisan effort to tackle the marine debris issue at its source.
There's an important element that's kind of encouraging and giving technical assistance to these countries that need development in terms of their waste management infrastructure.
While that bill works its way through the legislative process, the keeper of the Gulf of Alaska looks to the future with hope.
Anything helps, and I've worked closely with Senator Sullivan and Senator Murkowski and to really push for this stuff, and I'm just really happy to see it happen.
Now, Senator Sullivan says he'll bring Save Our Seas 2 to the Environment and Public Works Committee by the end of next week. It would then make its way to the House floor. He says the Trump administration is on board with passing the bill. Kristen?